Alrighty, well, if you like Leftovers for Dinner, you're gonna love this show because this television series is one of the best.
There's nothing left over about this. This is honestly one of the greatest things on TV right now, and we're going to pitch to you why you need to see it. So this is a HBO series based off Tom Perotta's book of the same title, I believe, and it's basically, the show was created by Damon Lindelof, who is the showrunner for Lost, and he's done a couple of other things. Now, before the fact that it's done by the guy who did Lost turns you off, this is a show that revels in the idea of unanswered questions. So if that's already not your cup of tea, this probably isn't going to be a thing. But if you like being challenged, you like being emotionally destroyed, this is 300% the show for you.
At the same time though, this series is based off source material and they've decided they're only doing 3 seasons. So it's not like Lost where when they started that show and they were kind of like, they didn't know where it was going to end. This one, they know where they're going to end. So the thing is, even though you're going into it and you're like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on at times, you know that you're going to get an answer eventually, and that is so satisfying.
The premise of the show is that on October 14th, 2014, 2% of the world's population just disappears. I'm talking like, they're there 1 minute and
gone the next. It's all of a sudden like all these people just completely disappear.
And after that intro, the show picks up 3 years after the event, and we're with basically the people of a fictional New York town, Mableton, as they deal with moving on from that situation. And this is some of the heaviest shit I have ever seen.
Because the thing is here is like, I know when you're pitching it, it really sounds kind of off that it's only 2% of the world's population.
140 million people.
That's so many people, and it could be like, you could be an entire family with like 10 people and none of them could go, but you could have your next door neighbour's entire family go.
Family could have
And
gone.
that's the whole point of the show, is the thing is these people just disappear, and it's a new emotion for humanity to feel, because there is no answer.
It's not that sudden loss of a car crash where there's an explanation, and it's also not the loss of like a sickness where someone's been going for a long time and you can prepare for it. It's literally all the world feels this at one time, and the power of that is insane. Like, before we even get started, like the opening scene of this show is one of the most it just gets you.
You're in tears, man. I was in tears.
The rest of the show does it the whole way through. And it has some of the best episodes, like the best kind of structural design of any show I've seen, because it basically starts out and shows characters who we don't really know, just random people. And the actual characters that we get to know, their story of where they were when it happened doesn't get revealed until like down the track. And it makes it really, really compelling viewing.
And it's really amazing as well. I mean, this show kind of goes off in tangents and just takes single characters out, and you just learn so much about them.
And they're some of the best episodes of TV ever. The third episode of this show, I remember when it first came out, we hadn't watched it at the time, but we just heard raves about it. It basically singles out Christopher Eccleston's character, and it is one of the most like emotionally brutal episodes of TV ever.
It pretty much feels like a feature film in itself, and that's the thing that we'll go to next, is performances in this show are through the roof.
Off the charts.
If you like acting, this is a show for you, because Justin Theroux's lead throws down one of the best performances you'll ever see.
Everyone in this show is just completely real. Amy Brenneman, Liv Tyler, Margaret Qualley, there's so many. Ann Dowd, who's been in heaps of stuff lately.
A lot of actors and actresses are
Carrie Coon.
only small roles that really shine in this show.
Get brought to the forefront and get to show off their real dramatic range, and there's some really excellent acting which is brought to light, it's brought from one of the most fantastic scripts we've come across. This show just makes everyone seem completely real and completely tangible, and it's these people who feel like you could really know them. There was no question in my mind. It never felt like I was watching characters. It just felt like it was almost a documentary, and that's just some next level shit.
And not just the script as well, like simply the story. I think like the story,
the idea,
because the concept is so juicy. Watching it like unfold on screen is amazing, and there's some some wacky elements that come into play here, but it's so good because you can invest yourself into this world and with these characters and relate to them on a whole nother level, because you feel for them. Because the thing is, humans have never felt an emotion like this before, and watching it display on screen is just, my god, it's breathtaking.
This is one of those shows that's really, really rich in deep subtext, and it gets into some really, really interesting themes that stem from that central premise. And basically every single character is dealing with things in different ways. So there's a really, really diverse range of issues and interesting ways in which they are dealt with.
Well, everyone's justified as well. That's the thing. I mean, like, a lot of people turn to religion. Some people turn against religion. Some people turn to cults. And that's the great thing. Every single reason for what people do is supported.
Completely justified. And finding out what led people to make those decisions, considering there's this whole 3-year gap where, like, the things get filled in slowly and you get to learn how people got to where they are, is absolutely astounding. Also, the music is by Max Richter.
My God!
I'd probably just go out and say it's the best music I've ever heard in television. Like, this is next level stuff. And again, like, it's like being stabbed with the emotions knife right in the feels.
Yeah, it's just, it's out of this world.
It's
like,
piercing,
the
man.
composition, just along with everything else here, it'll bring you to tears, no doubt.
It's just
so good.
It's just outstanding. And as well, this is one of those shows that just, like, it just stays with you. It's kind of got this haunting effect where you won't be able to stop thinking about it. It's one of those shows where, like, I optionally chose not to binge it, to take my time with each episode so I could let it hang and I could think about it, because this is really, really, like, that kind of thing. So it's definitely worth letting it sit with you, because it will, like, really emotionally affect you. The amount of times I finished watching an episode, we both finished watching an episode, maybe like, I'm gonna lay on the floor and cry for a little bit. Like, it's just one of those type of shows. And we're only scratching the surface here of how truly outstanding this show is, because obviously we don't want to spoil any of it for you. For those of you guys that have seen the show, you can check out our season 1 review, but this is purely just to get you guys that aren't watching it out there to watch it, because you need to be seeing it. Get excited for what's to come as well.
I mean, with only like 2 seasons out and then a third and final season to come, like, this is just a show you need to see. It's
a quick
for everyone.
It's a quick commitment. It's gonna be like 30 episodes all up. You can't say no to that. That goes by really quick, and it's something that you'll cherish because it's amazing.
Yeah. So that is why you should be watching The Leftovers. This show is just so goddamn good. Go ahead and stream it. Go ahead and buy the Blu-ray, because it is worth your money. If you are already watching it, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
And while you're down there, it's probably worth hitting our subscribe button so you can see more from us, including our review of the 3rd season when it comes.
And also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all at Breaking Banner.
Seriously, watch this show. It's so good.